Hello, everyone. Welcome to my second week without my faithful co-host by my side. I guess Ford is probably not a good substitute for Christina, but he's on my lap, but he doesn't make up for not having her here. Um, I did have a really great couple of co-hosts with Vincent and Steven today, though, when we had our lovely discussion with Shaneka, who was unfortunately sent home during bread week or at the end of bread week. She was so wonderful to chat with, and we hope that you really enjoy our little discussion with her. So once again, we'll start with her a bit of her intro video from the Great Canadian Baking Show, and then we'll go straight into our interview. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you enjoy Shaneka.
I cry when I'm sad, I cry when I'm happy, and I cry again. I just cry. So, baking is my love. I'm okay. I have a tissue. I knew I was going to cry. I grew up in Sri Lanka and we came to Canada 6 years ago. My son always wanted to become a pilot. Moving here was going to help him with regards to getting into that profession. Canada is a country that you absolutely fall in love with and truly has been great. It has given me so much. Canada has brought me to the tent, which is the biggest thing that has happened in my life. Currently, it is my husband and son who are trying out everything I make. I don't mind getting negative feedback because I can always tell them off, but I won't tell off the judges. No, 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 no.
Hi,
Hello.
how are you? You look beautiful.
Thank you. It's the glow from outside.
Yes, no, the glow's from inside.
Thank you.
I feel like a slob, man.
My hat is clean, so I'm
Yeah.
okay.
That's important. Yes. Yeah. Stephen and I kind of matched today. Got our hoodies on. And
Nice.
Well, I did come from work and I had a quick wash and I was like, I need to look a little presentable. So,
You look absolutely fantastic.
Gorgeous blouse.
Yes.
flowers. Well,
Sorry, too many people talking at once. That happens a lot with this podcast, especially if we're having 3 co-hosts. So you'll have to forgive us with that for that. But did you
that's
have a good day at work today, Shaneka?
yes, I did.
Was it strange going back to work after having the episode air on Sunday?
Yes. So, I didn't really watch the episode on Sunday.
I saw
Uh,
that.
So I watched bits and bobs from here and there, but I didn't watch it fully. So I thought I'm gonna wait for a while,
Yeah, still emotionally a bit raw.
a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah, I can
Wow.
imagine. Yeah. Yeah. But did everybody at work want to talk to you about it?
Um, yes, uh, they didn't want to talk because they kind of know my how I am, the mood. I generally set the mood
Right.
by how I am when I walk in. So they didn't really ask many questions. They didn't really say much, but we just went on, with our usual day. So that was fine.
That's good. Yeah. Well, I bet it's been a bit of a whirlwind for you the last few weeks.
Yes, it has. It's been a good whirlwind. Yeah, it's been fun.
Oh, that's good. Have you met Vincent and Steven before?
Well, I've met them online. I've seen them, and I watched them, and I might be also stalking them. But anyway, nobody needs to know that. No.
It's called learning from them, observing them. But this is a first-hand opportunity for you to chat with them, and they're excited about having you here. I mean, I can't speak for you guys, but I'm sure you're excited to be able to talk to Shaneka and be able to
Absolutely.
ask your questions. And we're not really used to having 3 hosts. Usually it's me and Cristina, but she's away until next week. So I'm gonna kind of just let the guys ask whatever questions they want to ask as we go along. But we just want to get to know you a little bit.
Hmm. And it takes 2 of us to replace Cristina.
Cristina,
So there's
yeah.
that.
Absolutely.
That is true. Sorry, guys, but it's true.
It's totally fine and
We
understandable.
know it.
We know.
They have talked a bit in the past about taking over the podcast and
Yeah,
kicking
it's in
both
the
of
work.
us
It's
out.
in the works.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. One of these days I'll find myself without this unpaid job. Anyway, Shaneka, tell us a little bit about yourself. For people who, I mean, we only got this tiny, brief little, information um, blurb at the beginning and a couple leading up to the season, but we want to know a little bit more about who you are, outside of baking, outside of being on the Great Canadian Baking Show, if you don't mind sharing.
Outside of being on the baking show, I do say random things, which sometimes can be a little blunt. And I'm known for that. I don't realize I'm saying it, but I've already said it, and then I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm just gonna continue it like normal. I do that a lot.
I love it.
Yeah, and my husband and son play a lot of sport. My husband mainly. We've been together from the time we were 16. So he's like, yes, I know it's a little long. Um, so I'm generally always there, and he's always generally there where I am. So it gets a little annoying, but we kind of support each other or with whatever we like.
That's great.
Yeah.
So you support him in the sports. What?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Cricket.
don't really understand most sporting things, but I'm there to cheer them always. Yeah, and they sort of like give in to everything that I bake and cook because I love cooking. I really like the kitchen is like my happy place. It's my therapy.
Yeah.
When I'm there, I'm just the happiest. And when anyone else is there with me, I'm not that happy. But
Amen.
yeah, my husband's my guinea pig. So yeah,
So
I
you
see his face
stay
sometimes.
out of the kitchen until I am ready to serve something to you and then give me some information.
Yes, and
Yeah.
also plating, taking pictures. I'm like, wait, everybody needs to wait until I'm done with that.
Yeah.
I think the three of us pretty much would understand that. Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
Coming from the same sort of thing.
I have an area rug in my kitchen, and the rule is I'm allowed to be on that area rug. Anyone can be in the kitchen anywhere they want. Don't touch the rug. If you're on the rug, you're too close, you're in my way.
Yes, yes, that's true.
Oh, that would get so messy to have a rug in your kitchen.
Stacy, my wife, she wants a rug. She wants everything, carpet. She wants bathrooms. And I try to explain to her where there's plumbing, where there's food, let's try to avoid rugs, carpets. She wants them everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does she just have
And
really cold feet or something?
no, I don't know. I'm a slob too. Like I'm a horror.
I'm
Like it's
aware. Well, that's funny. Yeah, I think basically for me it just stops at the door, the kitchen. When I'm in the kitchen, stay out until I tell you you can come back in. I think Vincent's the same way.
Oh yeah. Well, it's me and my family. It's my siblings are okay to be in the kitchen with me,
Oh,
but anybody else, no, because we all know what we're doing. We understand each other, and I've always sort of explained it like my siblings and I are kind of like the bees in a hive, and then when there's an intruder, it's like kill, 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 get out, get out, get out, and we sting them to death until they leave, and then we can get back to work. But
that's hilarious.
but that's how we all are. We've grown up together, and we understand each other, and how we each need to do the things that we need to do to get things done. So
Mhm.
it works.
It makes sense. So, Shaneka, when did you get interested in baking and cooking?
Oh, so I grew up with my mother. I have to say, she's a fabulous cook. She would make anything and everything. But I didn't really learn from her as much as I say she's doing because the two of us couldn't be in the kitchen together because she wanted everything to be perfect. She's a perfectionist. And for me, I needed to do things, quickly. but I've watched her and I've seen how she does things, and it always made me very happy to do that by myself, of course. But I used to like cakes were, I love cake. Give me cake any day, breakfast, lunch, brunch, dinner, supper. I will have cake. It's just my thing. Like right now, just before this started, I was craving for something sweet and I don't have any cake in my fridge. I tried a piece of chocolate and I'm like, it's not going to do. So I had to put it back. And yeah, so I used to grow up watching her making, like even when we used to go out for family dinners and just get together, she would always bring dessert and everyone liked her desserts. So I used to always be like, that's very nice to be able to do that. So yeah, and I really like, putting things together and coming up with something.
Something beautiful, like your cake with the lilies on it.
Yeah, the
The
lotus flowers.
the lotus flowers. Is that what they were? Because I went and looked it up because it said that it was the national flower of Sri Lanka. And they said it was blue water lilies as the national
Yes, so
flowers.
blue lotus, blue water lilies.
Yeah, that was beautiful. You did such a beautiful job with that. Can tell that you really love cakes based on last week. Hey guys?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
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 And then the bread week came along and that was have you had a love-hate relationship with bread before? Like you posted your practice bakes
Yes.
and everything that you posted looked lovely. Looked like you did an excellent job. So what
So
happened?
as yeah, so as I said, everything that could go wrong for Bread Week with all my bakes, just it was horrible and it was so traumatic because I was like, why is everything going wrong?
Yeah.
And the thing is, I practiced my loaves the day before, the muffaletta,
Mm-hmm.
and I made 3 loaves the night before. And I was like, the big, that's what we needed. It was fine. But I was a little concerned regarding just one tiny thing, but it had nothing to do with the dough or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I was in the tent, there was a small oven malfunction as well. But it was, yes, yeah,
Oh,
it was
that's
okay.
unfortunate. That was not shown. You don't know that yet, but
Yes.
I don't remember anything about an oven malfunction making it.
It just took a long time to heat up. So my second proof sort of like fell, and I had, yes. So there was,
Oh, oh, I'm so
Uh,
sorry.
that sucks, man.
Yeah.
Hmm.
but it was okay. I'm okay.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. You have to pick yourself up and move on, but you also made it to the tent, which
Yes.
so many people have tried to do and not been able to do. So kudos to you, and it was lovely to be able to watch you. And I'm sure this is not the last that we've heard from you.
Thank you.
So
Yes.
yeah.
I hope it's not the last. Fingers crossed. I plan on, yeah.
Well, how
Yeah.
did you end up wanting to be on the baking show? Did you know about when did you come to Canada?
So I moved to Canada in 2019.
Oh gosh, you haven't been here that long.
Yes. And when I moved here, I mean, I knew about baking shows because I grew up with, well, MasterChef Australia was the main baking show that I grew up with. Uh, and I also knew about the Great British Bake Off. So when I came here and I was going to a church, and Diane, I can mention her. She loves the Great Canadian Baking Show. So, and she'll be thrilled to hear her name. But so Diane actually introduced me and said she and her husband used to go for walks. And she told me, there's a show called the Great Canadian Baking Show. She knew I liked baking because we used to talk a lot, and I used to bake cakes and apple pies and all sorts of stuff. So she said, there's this baking show. Maybe you should try out for it someday. And I was like, huh. And then, well, that's when I learned about it. And in all honesty, I never thought I'll get in. I actually never thought I'll apply either. But the whole of last year, well, not the whole of last year, it was, I think, in December when I kept seeing memes and reels saying, apply, apply. And I was like, huh, maybe the universe is telling me to, I'll just do it for practice for next year, just to see how the application process is.
Mm,
And I applied, and here I am.
that's impressive. Well
One
done.
one one try?
Yes.
Wow.
Wow. Good for you.
Yeah.
It took me 4.
But yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
why I
was
was like,
4.
are you sure? I like me. I don't think I wasn't. I didn't. I yes. I didn't believe it at
You were
all.
surprised.
Yes.
So then you
Okay.
have to take time off from work. And first you have to practice all your bakes, plan all your bakes, practice all your bakes, and then you have to tell people why you're going away for a long period of time. So what did you I mean these guys have their stories about what they told people, but there's some of my favorite stories. But what did you tell everybody?
Uh, so well, for work, I had to tell my immediate boss. I had to tell him, but I told him not to even tell his wife, because his wife is also a really good baker. And I know they watch the Great Canadian Baking Show. So I told him, you can't tell anyone. Um, and I said, I need, a certain time off. And I mean, they were fine with it. They also know that I bake and do stuff at home. And the thing is, last year, I just casually just mentioned, I really want to get into it, but I don't think I ever will. But let's see what the future holds. I actually mentioned that to him. So it was like a full circle when I had to tell him I'm going to the tent to bake. So,
Amazing.
and I, well, of course, I told my husband and son. Well, they had to know, yes.
Mhm.
And
I would say
I,
they are probably
yes,
the people who need to know the
yes.
most.
But I didn't tell anyone else. So I just said I'm taking some time off. I need some time off, and I didn't tell. And well, I had to tell my husband, do not tell anyone, because my husband is a Labrador. He gets friendly with everyone, talks to everyone. So I was like, please don't tell anyone. Don't talk to anyone. So, and we had a lot of dinners, and well, it was close to summer too. So we had a lot of family get-togethers, and I didn't turn up for a few of those. And I think some of them thought I was being a little stuck up and not wanting to be there. Because every time I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't think I can make it." Uh, but yes, when I finally told them that this is the reason, they were like, "Oh my gosh, you really know how to keep a secret." And I was like, "I know." I know.
So you just kind of made excuses as things came up. You didn't say, "All right, I'm going away to, you know, some
Yes.
faraway
No,
land."
I
Or
just said I need some time off with a very straight face.
impressive.
Yeah.
And did your husband manage to keep his mouth closed?
I think he might have told his entire office, because I met his boss one day, and he was like, I can't. And I'm like, wait, what? Does he know? But yeah.
I would worry about that with Chris too. He's like, "Why can't I tell people?" I mean, I'm not on the show, so it's not a problem right now, but if I ever got on the show, you know, I know when we've had auditions for things before, he's just been like, "Oh, yeah, she's doing this." I'm like, "Shush, be quiet." You know.
Yeah, even for the audition, I didn't tell anyone. Well, yeah, yeah.
Well done. I don't know. I wouldn't be that good at it. Keeping the secret that close to my for the audition, I'd be telling people. But
Because I didn't want to tell anyone, and well, again, failure. Yes, it was, yeah. Anyway, that was that.
You guys have any questions? This is all very familiar to you, I'm sure. All these
Oh my
memories coming
gosh.
back.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean the whole oven thing, from speaking with other bakers from other seasons, and people have had issues. We've all had issues. I think, Stephen and I both have issues with ovens before, but we were able to sidestep some of those because from our seasons anyway, we all shared information right away. So if somebody was at station 2 or station 4 and they were saying the oven was running hot or it was running cold or it was switching off or it wasn't heating up, we would tell each other, it's like, oh, my station today was doing this. So when we got to that station, because you rotate, you know what to expect. And so we were very good about sharing information. And one of the things that we all learned very quickly was that when you open the oven to check something and you close it again, it drops like 50 degrees.
Mm.
And then you have to hit preset or preheat, heat it up again to preheat it to 350, and then it'll go back to 350 faster. But if you just hope that it goes back to 350 by itself, it will
You'll be
not do
waiting.
that. You'll be waiting. So you always like open the oven door, even if it's like a crack, open the oven door, hit preheat, 350, reset, go.
That's actually, yeah, that's, I should have known.
Yeah.
Good
No,
to
it's not.
know, right?
You shouldn't have
No,
known
you
that. But
shouldn't have known because
no, that's
an
not
oven, you shouldn't
normal.
have to do that with an oven.
That's not normal.
No, you should not have to. I
Yeah.
mean, that's why this platform is handy because anybody who's actually watching this right now who gets into the tent in the future will be like, oh, yeah,
Mhm.
I remember what Vincent and Steven said about that. And
Mhm.
but yeah, it
And
doesn't help you now.
yeah, and one of the things I always tell people if they ever ask me if they want to get into the tent, bring an oven thermometer. Bring your own.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't tell what temperature things are at. Anyway, anybody going on next season will listen to this.
Public service announcement from Vincent
That's
Chan.
that's it.
I think that next year before I audition, I'm going to just ask both of you for a list. Like, okay, tell me everything that I should be paying attention to just in case I get in. If I get in, I will not tell you, but I'll have my list. So one of these seasons, maybe. Who knows?
That's
We'll
it.
find out. Anyway, it's not about me. So, Shaneka, what was it like when the word got out that you were on the show and all of a sudden the secret that you had been keeping was all over the place?
First of all, it was nice, for everyone to know that I wasn't being stuck up, that there was a genuine reason why I wasn't coming. But it was also very exciting, and when everyone found out that, oh my gosh, she's doing this. So I think I must say the support and love that I got from everyone has been, it was, yeah, it was, I didn't expect all of that. So it felt really nice.
Oh, that's so good. It makes sense. I mean, why wouldn't you expect it? This is a big deal. I mean, to me, it's the most important show in Canada.
Well, it's your smile and your eyes are so going to be missed on the show. Like you have this radiant smile and this radiantness about you. I love that. And I loved watching you bake. It was awesome. I mean, and you had a couple of mishaps, and it happens. And some of the things that I've always said was that, I used to hear or watch the show before getting on the show. I used to hear people crying about stuff, and oh my gosh, this didn't work out. And they're just bawling, and I'm thinking, oh, get over it, right? Like, come on, it's just a cake, type of thing. But what a lot of people don't realize is that the amount of hours that you and love and patience and the amount of hours that you pour into making that recipe, um, and to make it successfully over and over again, to perfect it and to have it fail on the show, it's heartbreaking. It really is. It's really heartbreaking. So I get it. And people need to get that. It's not just a cake or an eclair in my case. So
Yeah.
I keep bringing up the damn eclair, but yes. So yeah, I people need to understand that people do get upset, and it's really real because you're tired, you're exhausted on top of everything else, right? I mean, second episode, you what had 1 or 2 days break in between the first and second taping? Is
Yeah.
that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like the first day that you're in there, the first time you're baking, it's like, oh my God, I don't know where anything is, and cameras and people talking to me, and you're just trying to survive. And then, the next day you're in there doing your showstopper. And then 2 days later or a day later, you're back in the tent and doing it all over again.
After
So
making 3 loaves of bread the night before.
yeah, because you just basically have a chance to breathe for a second and then you're back in it. Right. So yeah, kudos on you for just getting on the show. I mean, it's incredible. It's incredibly difficult and stressful. People always ask you, was it stressful? It's like, what do you think? Of course it's
Yes.
stressful.
Yes.
No, it
Yes.
was easy.
One of my friends said, "Oh, that sounds so stressful," and I was like, "Hmm.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't
Well,
say."
But at the same time, very rewarding too, right? I
Yes.
mean, you get to meet these
Oh,
wonderful
yeah.
people. And
Oh my gosh, yes. It
yes.
was,
so
I must say, I mean, the crew, the cast, everyone. It's unbelievable how nice everyone is, and they're
Hmm.
so kind. Yeah, they're unbelievable. It was so nice. I never imagined to meet such nice people. So kind and so helpful. Like whenever you needed something, and then you change your recipe a little bit and you just send them an email at 1 o'clock in the night and it's
Hmm.
there the next morning. So,
They work
yeah.
hard. And even like you said, even the crew is incredible. Right down from, I remember for us walking from the green room or the greenhouse to the tent, along the way, the path of that short walk, security people who are sitting on
Yes.
chairs, and the people who would work in the kitchen who are like scraping out garbage into the garbage cans. As you're walking to the tent, they all like smile and they
Yes.
say, "Good luck, guys. We're rooting
Yes.
for you." And it's just like, where am I? And I truly believe that this show is only one of the only shows that have people with that kind of attitude. Everybody's really, really genuinely rooting for you and hoping that you do well. And it's a great feeling. And the fact that we don't, all you get is bragging rights. You don't get any paid for it. So, so it's like, I guess I have to be nice to you.
Steven, were you going to say something?
I was going to ask. So, I mean, outside of the crew and everyone, you have the other bakers. So now you've got this family that I'm sure you bonded with right away. I mean, did you have a baking bestie right away?
I didn't have well, I wouldn't say right away, but I did get very close to Kavi and Tamara. Well, I love Tamara's sense of humor. I really get it. So, um, yeah, Kavi and I are quite close, I would say. It's nice. It's very easy to talk to him, and he's always there when I need to vent.
Someone who understands exactly what you've gone through. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Kavi had some really good bakes this week. I was really obsessed
Mm,
with the
Mm.
the
Yeah.
roast
Yeah.
vegetable
Yes.
muffaletta.
hmm
But that's good that you have each other. I bet you never expected you were going to end up with a whole bunch of new best friends.
No, it's very nice. I mean, we chat every day. We talk to each other all the time. It's like you go to work and then in between you see about 50 messages and you're like, okay. Yes, but it's really nice. I love it.
yeah.
It would be the
It's
best part.
amazing to all of a sudden find yourself in a family where someone's letting you know where butter is on sale, correct?
Yes, yes. And the thing is, we all understand everyone, when something fails, when something needs to be done, everyone, and so Dominic got a new kitchen done.
Ooh.
And all of us were like, oh, wow, your kitchen is gorgeous. And it's only a baker or only someone who really appreciates having a nice kitchen. Oh, wow, look at that. That's gorgeous. So
Totally.
it felt really nice to have 10 people simultaneously say, that is a really nice kitchen.
Yeah, you definitely have your group of people that it's like, oh, if I'm feeling down, like you can have all these people rooting for you, like just giving you that emotional boost saying, "Hey, you can watch the episode. It's okay. We're all here. We'll all listen to you and we'll let you vent or blow off steam or cry, even if you're crying in text messages, you know. They're all there to support you. I mean, we're also here to support you and boost you up and help you to realize what an excellent job that you did. Even like one shot audition getting onto the show, pretty impressive. But then the work that you did was beautiful, and all of them will remind you of that, which is great.
Thank you.
What's next for you?
What's next for me?
Yeah,
Uh, well, I didn't stop baking bread though. I made some bread yesterday as well. So
good.
gotta keep going.
Yes.
What's next for me? I mean, I don't know what the future holds, but I would really like to do something with regards to teaching how to decorate and, well, I don't know, stuff like that. Because in my previous life, I was a teacher and I was a teacher for 11 years before I moved here.
Wow. Yeah, it would be good to be able to utilize those skills,
Mhm.
And
kind
you
of marry that together.
and you deserve like Mother of the Year award. I swear to God. Like
Yeah.
you moved to like Canada so that your son could become a pilot. Like what in the world? That's amazing that you did
But
that.
he's been crazy about planes from the time he was, well, from the age of 3.
Hmm.
Like he knows everything about it and he loves it. And as parents, we were like, I mean, it's going to it's going to be easy for him to get into that field. And yeah, it was. I mean, yeah. I don't know if I can say that on yeah, but he's in the cadetting program, so he's just that's his goal in life. He's
Mhm.
so
Good.
set on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's
Great.
good. I mean, regardless if that's the case or not, I mean, just the fact that you moved here for that, that's amazing. My parents wouldn't do
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
that.
I wouldn't do it for my kids. I love them and all, but
There's lots of other things that you have done for your kids, Stephen.
well, only because I don't want them putting me in a bad nursing home one day. That's all. It's fear. Fear is a great motivator.
Hey, whatever, it works, right? They still get things that they need and things that they want. And they know they have your undying love and support. So, yeah, that's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
impressive
yeah.
that you did that for your son, Shaneka. So how did that come up that Canada would be a good place to move to?
yeah. Well, Canada, with regards to flying, so coming from Asia, well, Sri Lanka, Asia, he would have had to come to either to North America to get his license at some point because it holds more weight.
Right, okay.
So it just made sense for us at that time. Yeah.
That must have been an exciting adventure for the whole family.
Yes, well, yes, it was. My husband was like, all guns blazing. He was like, he actually just came and told me, okay, we're moving to Canada. And I was like, no, we're not. He's like, yes, we are. I'm like, huh, okay. And when is this happening? And then he's like, oh, this was in January of 2019. And then by July, we were here. So,
Wow.
Wow.
Oh,
Holy smokes.
yeah,
Well,
yeah, we work quite fast. And
hmm.
I'm the one, my husband's wheels are always turning. So,
So did your husband have to change his job, like the type of work that he did?
so he was very lucky. He didn't have to because his master's it's affiliated to a Canadian university.
Oh,
So
okay.
he didn't really have to do anything with regards to changing his job.
Mhm.
But yeah, he's okay.
And have you enjoyed being here? I mean, you moved
Oh yeah.
straight into COVID, basically. Like, it
Yeah,
didn't
well,
take long.
I was worried about the cold. That is what my main fear was. Because everyone says Canada is so cold,
Oh.
and but then it also is, well, if you're not wearing the proper clothing, you're going to be cold.
Yeah,
Good
Yeah,
point.
like a
I mean,
mom.
yes, I'm very happy dressing like a marshmallow during winter, and yes, I love it. I love it. Winter and summer are my two favorite seasons.
Oh, you don't
I'm
like
not,
the transition seasons.
yes, because I don't know what to wear. Yeah.
Layers, always layers. Yeah, Vincent is a case in point right now. You can see he's got his sweater on with a shirt underneath. So
That's right. And all the if you see me doing this, it's because all the midges are starting to come out. It's dusk right now, so they're all starting to come out.
Yes,
yeah,
yeah.
So,
starting to bite you.
so what was the first thing that you remember baking?
As a child,
Oh, well, yeah,
When you were allowed into the kitchen.
but
and you fell in love. Like, what made you fall in love with baking in terms of the first bake?
so I used to always make Christmas cake with my mom
Mm.
because I didn't like fruit. And I didn't like I didn't like dried fruit. So I was the designated fruit chopper in my house because I didn't eat anything.
Because you wouldn't eat it.
Yeah.
That's a
Uh,
good reason.
so with that, I just got into helping my mother sift the flour, sort it all out, the eggs cracked, the butter. And I just like that whole process of, eggs, sugar. I don't know, there was something magical about it. It was, yeah. And
And
then
then you get the
out
sting
comes
at the end.
cake.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
So that was always nice.
I mean, you get fruit cake, which is not
No,
really
no, I
magic,
did
but
not like fruit cake. No. And we also made a lot of Yule logs during Christmas
mm,
because my mother used to give them out to our neighbors. And I used to put all the cherries on top and the little holly leaves. So, yeah, that was fun. But my mother didn't decorate as much. She didn't
mhm.
do that. That actually was done with my father. Because my father and I are we were best friends. So he would always let me play around with color. And yeah, I once remember making a cake with purple, pink, blue, yellow, just layers and layers of icing. And I loved it. To this day, that has probably been my most favorite cake because I still remember it. Yeah, it was a nice cake.
So you really like the decorating aspect of
I
cake.
did. I like color,
Mhm.
not bright colors, but I really like color.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. That makes sense to me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Mhm.
Uh, you're gonna have to excuse me for just a moment
You're gonna get out of the midges.
because I am getting eaten alive out here.
I can tell.
So I will be right back.
That sounds like a plan.
Sorry.
He's gonna go into his big, beautiful new kitchen.
Yes.
Yeah, his kitchen is very
yes.
lovely. Very
So
lovely.
what was your biggest surprise that you weren't expecting when you were baking, whether it was before the baking, during the baking, the experience? What was the one thing you sort of thought, I did not think of this would happen, or this is the, was there anything that sort of caught you by surprise with the whole experience?
Cold butter.
Cold butter.
Uh, so I always use warm butter in everything.
Mhm.
And well, in the tent, everything is quite cold
That seems
until
strange
Cold?
until
considering
it
how hot it
becomes hot.
was.
Until
Okay.
it becomes hot. So cold butter really scared me because I was like, no, no, I need, soft butter
Yeah.
for my baking. But yes, cold butter really scared me a lot.
I mean, it makes sense. Cold butter's going to ruin a lot of things.
Hmm.
Yeah. What
Wow.
particular, sorry, go ahead, Stephen. And the dead space. Were you going to say something, Stephen?
I have a train going by, so I muted myself. It was
Oh,
loud. There must be a deer on the tracks or something. I've never heard that before. Sorry.
I was like, what is happening here? Vincent leaves and Stephen's quiet, which is very odd.
It's very odd. Yeah,
Nothing.
I was gonna say I would have given big money for cold butter on our season for sure. It
Well,
was it was so hot one of our weeks that to make Swiss meringue, we were throwing butter from the fridge in to make
oh,
the Swiss meringue. It was just we needed ice cold butter just to make it work.
so I know you're supposed to use cold Swiss meringue, cold butter, but I actually use room temperature soft
Yeah,
butter.
I use room temperature too.
Yeah.
Oh, all the time. But
Yes.
we couldn't get things to cool down enough in the tent.
Oh
Like as
yeah.
much as it's been our eggs stayed so hot, we
Oh
had ice packs on the bowls and we were
yeah.
throwing ice cold butter just to cool it down, just to try to get it cooled down.
Yeah.
It was crazy. So when you say cold butter, I think
But
oh my goodness, I would love cold butter. I'd love that situation.
yeah, it varies according to the situation you're in. I would say,
Hmm.
if you were making pastries, you
Of
definitely
course.
want your butter cold. You want
Yeah.
everything cold. So
Hmm, hmm.
yeah.
Yes. Hello, Vincent. Are you on your way back to us?
Oh my God.
You took off a layer, I see.
I did. Didn't have to be outside anymore. Mike, I like my whole face. I feel like I just have like chicken pox now.
Aw, that's
There's like a Chinese buffet out there. I swear to God.
that was a bad choice for you this time.
But I'm back.
All right. Well, what do you guys think of playing a little game of this or that?
Sure, let me pull it up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now you can probably pull it up inside because you're inside.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right. So we're going to play this or that. We'll throw questions at you, and we just want to hear what your thoughts are. First thing that comes to mind. So I will start us off with coffee or tea?
Neither.
Ah, well, okay. You have to expand on that.
About that. So Sri Lanka actually is a major exporter of tea, but I never liked the smell of tea.
Ah,
I have a whole cupboard, one whole drawer is full of varieties of tea because my husband's a tea drinker, and he loves his coffee. But I like my milk, but I don't like tea or coffee.
so you just drink glasses of milk.
Or just warm water.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well,
Everyone knows me for drinking warm water, and they all think I'm nuts.
do you put
Because even
lemon in it?
yes, sometimes I do. More often than not in the morning, yes.
Mhm.
But throughout the day, I do take it out.
Right.
But
I think that's the first time in all of our episodes that we have had somebody who doesn't drink coffee or tea. And your husband drinks both, so he's taking care of that question. We'll ask him someday. But which he actually prefers. But yeah, you're setting records. It's the first one ever. All right, next question.
Sweet or savory?
that's a difficult one. Uh, so I I definitely love my savory, love my spices. Um, mm,
I feel a butt coming.
Yeah, no, she's just thinking through it.
Savory or sweet? I mean, that's a very difficult question for me. This or that. If I had to choose, I would
We
choose
never said
savory.
it would be easy. You would?
Yeah.
Savory. Okay. I
Wow,
like it.
I'm actually a little surprised by that, but yeah, because it's for a person who loves cake so much. I'm surprised that you went savory.
Yeah, didn't you say you would eat cake like for all of your meals?
I would. I 100% would. But then, um, if I would, I really like my savory stuff. Yes, because that's why I said it's a very difficult question.
Yeah.
Um, Sweets, because there are certain sweets. I mean, I do like cake, yes. Cake, breakfast, lunch, brunch, supper.
Mhm.
But not all types of sweets would I eat. But
Hmm.
savory, yeah,
But you would eat any type of savory.
yeah.
It's a good way to decide which one you're gonna. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Wow.
good answer.
Yeah, we didn't stump you. You looked like you were starting to be like, "Oh no, what did I get myself into with playing this game?" But it is a judgment-free zone. At least we like to say it's a judgment-free zone. Christina's not here to make her resting judgment face, as I like to call it, which is like,
That's what I'm for.
yeah, yeah. Vincent's here for that. Okay, Vincent, why don't you go ahead with the next question?
Sri Lankan spices or classic French patisserie flavors?
So that's also like sweet and savory.
Wow, I didn't think this one would be that hard.
What else? French flavors. I'm thinking of, the French flavors and then Sri Lankan spice. I'm going to go with Sri Lankan spices because you can make sweet stuff with some of the spices. So,
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
It's all about having that opportunity to kind of make more variety.
yes.
Okay, I got it. All right, Steven.
Baking
Oh, it's
from
me.
It's
oh,
you.
okay.
It's Lisa, not Steven. Baking from scratch or adapting recipes with shortcuts.
Oh, baking from scratch.
Do you write a lot of your own recipes?
Yes, yes.
What is it about baking from scratch that you prefer?
Oh, well, you know what went wrong with which ingredient. And it's more, for me, it's more gratifying to know which ingredient I'm using and what I'm doing.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know if that's how I should word it, but yes.
You can word it however you want to. That's the fun about this or that is we can go down rabbit trails, we can talk about all kinds of things. I don't know. I am just now learning how to write recipes and kind of figure out all the chemistry that has to do with baking, and I find it so fascinating, which I think is so funny because I was the artsy fartsy person, not the math and science person in school. And now I'm like, oh yeah, give me all the chemistry. I want to figure out all the math. All of this stuff is very interesting and entertaining. And look at the beautiful things that you can make creating art from that science, right? So I think it's just such a rewarding thing to be able to come up with something that literally you came up with from the ground up.
That's
Even though,
very, very difficult. Like,
yes.
I most of the stuff I do is adaptations. Like, I'll see a recipe, I'll read through it, and I'll think, okay, knowing a little bit of chemistry now and what makes things happen, you can sort of tell whether a recipe is going to be good or not good, or what you can change to make it be a little bit better right from the get-go without even baking it.
Mhm.
So for me, it's always an adaptation. There's very few recipes that I have that I've completely 100% came up on my own. It's very difficult. So kudos to anybody who can do that. Because sometimes you look at things, it's like, how did anybody figure this out?
Yeah.
Like how did anybody figure out, you know, shoe paste? You know,
Yeah.
it's like,
Oh,
oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
so good on you if you can do it.
Yeah, difficult stuff. I remember the one of the handy things about being able to kind of get a grip on the chemistry of baking is when you can look at a recipe and be like, oh yeah, that is not going to work very well. Like I remember one time my daughter sent me a picture. She was trying to make cookies and it was, the cookie sheet and it was just pretty much fully covered with this big giant blob. And she was like, what went wrong? I was like, okay, can I see the recipe? And I took a look and it had 3
Right.
tablespoons of baking soda in it. And I was
Oh my
just like,
God.
okay, I wish you had sent me this recipe before you decided to make it. I think that might be a typo. It was, she was like, this cookie is taking over my oven and my whole kitchen. Very terrifying, but
Yeah, it was probably one third teaspoon as 3 tablespoons.
probably that was, yeah. So she didn't use that recipe again.
Funny.
All right, now it's your turn, Stephen.
Now it's my turn. Baking alone in silence, or do you have music, podcast, TV, something on in the background?
This is a good question.
So I I listen, I watch a lot of crime and murder and documentary.
Good for you.
I knew I loved this woman.
That's yes. So I watch a lot of that while baking. But when it's really dark, like when it's midnight, I get a little scared. So I switch over to Grace and, Frankie and Grace and Frankie, or something fun,
Yeah.
because, I don't want to get scared. But other, otherwise, it's always, death
Oh,
and go, which is, I'm scared of blood, but I like watching it.
so entertaining. I
Yeah.
love it. I love how
That's
excited
great.
Vincent got at that. Like
It was awesome.
that's gonna make a bit of an outtake, right? Death and gore, and Vincent's going,
Yes, sorry. Yes.
Makes me very happy.
I mean, I think the best part of it is that we don't have to experience it. We can just listen and learn and hear all that stuff. I don't know. It's fascinating.
Yes. I don't know if it's fascinating. It's just, I'm like, huh. Hmm. Yeah. Like sometimes I got to reduce the volume because, the scary sounds can, it puts me a little on edge. And then sometimes I'm like this because I don't want, because without my glasses, I'm blind as a bat. So
So
if I
you just
don't,
look over the glasses
yes,
so that you
so
can't
that's,
actually see it.
yeah.
So are we talking like true crime stuff,
I
documentaries?
watch all sorts of killings.
Oh my gosh, you do
Love
not
it.
discriminate. Any
I
killing is a
love
good killing.
that.
Oh
I
my.
love that.
And listening to podcasts about crime and
No,
stuff
no,
like that,
no,
or no?
no.
No.
I don't listen to podcasts because I need to see it and hear it
Right.
while doing something. Or else I get lost somewhere down the line. So then I got to rewind and do all of that. So when I'm seeing it, or if I'm listening to it while seeing it, I can, catch bits and bobs of it.
I'm
Yeah.
loving this because I
Yeah.
bet people seeing you would picture you baking, with a bowl under your arm, just mixing and dancing around, listening to maybe classical music or some kind
There is
of.
sometimes, just very rarely. I mean, I love music. So I'm a big Backstreet Boys fan.
Yes,
Uh,
okay, I can see that. That would be fun to watch.
so I'm like diehard Backstreet Boys fan. Loved them since I was like 8 or 9. So when no one's in the house, just very rarely, because that's like my thing, I would put it loud as ever and sing and dance to that.
That's so fun. Oh, I like that. Vincent's not clapping anymore, but
Yeah.
I
Hey,
am.
hey, I love my Backstreet Boys too.
I was a New Kids on the Block fan, so I I
Oh.
bought some tickets to New Kids on the Block last year, and I didn't even, it was in Toronto. I'm in Victoria, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to do this. I don't have anyone to go with. Excuse me one sec. I don't have anyone to go with that I know of for sure. Maybe my sister will come. I don't know, but I just want to buy these tickets, and I just randomly bought the tickets and then said on Facebook, "Does anybody want to go to a New Kids concert with me?" They were great seats, and it was a really, really
Mhm.
awesome concert. So,
Did you see
yeah,
my New Kids on the Block cake?
your New Kids on the Block cake was so good.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Yeah, you should, Shaneka, you should look it up
Mm,
because
yeah.
it was very, very impressive. It
Yeah,
was
the
sister,
my cousin,
your cousin.
he, my cousins are ridiculous New Kids on the Block fans. They've gone on cruises
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
and
bigger fans than me.
the whole thing. They're crazy New Kids on the Block fans,
mhm.
and the New Kids they commented on the cake, which is
Oh,
Uh,
crazy.
I know. I was just like, oh my gosh, if I didn't have enough reasons to be jealous of you. It's okay. I'm not as crazy as I used to be about the New Kids, but yeah, that was pretty amazing, that
Yeah,
cake. Definitely.
blockheads.
Blockheads. Yeah.
Yes.
And what are Backstreet Boys fans called?
the BSB Army.
Okay, thank you. I didn't know that.
Sorry, what was that?
BSB Army.
BSB Army. Okay.
I love it.
Wow.
I would go to a Backstreet Boys concert. I think that would
Oh,
be.
I go all the time.
Did you go down to the
I've
to the
met Nick
Sphere?
too. Yes, I did.
Ah, yeah. My friend went to I think like 3 concerts in a row at the Sphere. She
It
was
was
just like, gotta do
so
it.
good. Oh my gosh, it was the best. But then I say that to every single concert I go of theirs. So yeah.
That's good. You don't want to go and have it be like not, the feelings aren't there anymore. Like, because part of it is that nostalgia when you're a kid,
Oh my God, it was
and
so
all
good.
the good feelings. Oh, that's awesome. Well, good. Okay. So, well, these are the Baker Boys, not the Backstreet Boys. So we should probably get back to the baking talk because if we're gonna
Yes.
lose them, I don't want to lose them. All right, whose turn is it? Vincent?
I believe it's mine.
Right.
Decorating with piping versus decorating with fresh fruits and garnish.
Piping,
Yeah.
decorating
Don't
with
like fruit.
piping, yes. Because, well, this is just me saying it. Sometimes it's just easy to, not easy, you got to have an eye to put your flowers and the fruit properly so that it looks nice.
Mhm.
But I like decorating with piping, like the vintage Lambert cakes.
Yeah, I
Have
really
you
do
made a
not
Lambert
like
cake?
them.
Yes. So for my for the watch party, I didn't post it. Well, yes. I made a bigger version of my signature cake, like a pineapple gateau, and I did. It wasn't a fully Lambert, but it was a Lambert. I'll actually send a picture of it. It was very pretty.
Yes, I'd love to see that. So, you remember we said this was a no judgment zone, and we said Christina's not here with her resting judgment face. Now I'm seeing it very clearly in Steven. He is trying very hard not to have a judging face. So,
I can
Steven,
appreciate the art and the beauty of Lambeth cakes, but I cannot wait for the trend to disappear for the next 100 years again. I just, it's, ah.
It is a lot of buttercream, much or icing or Swiss meringue. It's a lot. You're always like, oh gosh, is this enough? And then you got
yeah,
to make more.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It's, I mean, I understand. I totally see where you're coming from, Stephen, with the judgment face, because not judging you, Shaneka,
Yeah.
judging the Lambeth cakes in general. And because when they were first coming back, I was just like, I hate this trend so much. I do not want to see that coming back. And then I think of this is apparently my thing, is that I change my mind. This is,
Mhm.
yeah, it's my prerogative. So there you go. Um,
Oh,
I can
did
they're
you just
fun
appreciate
say
to
my
them.
decorate.
prerogative?
Yes, I did.
I can appreciate them, but no. And you know what? Geode cakes need to go away. Like
Okay, geode
honestly.
cakes, I'm okay with that going away.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. It's like
I don't.
they're
I don't like
just
them.
so like female.
They're so female. Do you understand what he means? But
Yes.
I understand. We
I
shouldn't
Yes.
go down this road.
no, we have to go down this road. I made that baby shower cake one time, right? That they wanted it to be very female.
Pink?
They
Oh.
specifically wanted it to look that way. And I'm a labor and delivery nurse, so no problem. I know what that looks like. But I had never before realized how much that looks like until that day. Then I was like, oh no, now I can never look at a geode cake the same again.
They're awful. They're
Yeah.
awful.
Well, I'm sorry you don't like female parts.
No, it's not. Listen, I can appreciate female parts, but I just, I don't need it to be on my cake.
No, I
No,
don't
you
think
don't.
you can.
So true. Even people, yes, that's true. People who like female cakes don't necessarily want them all over, or parts, female cakes
Or,
don't want them all over their cakes.
remember that, like everybody's watched the show, but they had that a couple of years ago, I think. They had that technical challenge where everybody was making those, don't know what the hell they were. Oh,
Yes,
Pastry.
the sesame things.
oh my God.
With
It
the
was like,
Korean cream cheese.
Yeah. What were
oh,
they called again?
I don't know. Was it Bread Week?
No, I don't
Or
think
it's a
so.
French, I don't know. Anyway,
Find out.
they should have slapped some sort of X-rated thing on that episode because it was just like, oh no, no, no.
Yeah, that was a bit much. And I only had black sesame when I did it. Mine were all gray. Oh man, I'm trying to see if I can remember what those were called or if I
Oh
can
man.
find them, but it doesn't matter. They were not very nice anyway. They didn't taste
No.
good either, so
Yeah, pass.
it was a pass. Definitely. We don't need that.
Yes.
I
All
hope
right.
it wasn't intentional.
Oh, I'm sure it wasn't, but like, how did that get past anybody? I would have just been like, no, this is not happening.
All right, moving on. Christmas themed bake or birthday themed bake?
I'm a big Christmas girl. Christmas, yes, always.
All right, that was easy. So when do you start decorating for Christmas?
When the family gets back home from trick-or-treating, the Christmas decorations are out.
Wow.
No, no, I love Christmas. So all year round, just to not remind myself, just remind everyone the joy of Christmas. I have a Santa bauble that's outside. Yes, it's just there.
Year round.
Yes, all year round. So I can't wait to
I love it.
I love it. Christmas is my thing. Like in July, June, I plan my color theme for this year. It was going to be burgundy, but then I changed my mind. Now I'm going to go with gold and green because there's a lot of green decorations out. So I was like, I think this is speaking to me. So yes, I'm big on Christmas.
So you do a different theme every year.
Yes.
You have to go out and buy more stuff every year.
Yes.
Darn it.
Wow.
That's too bad.
I try. My poor husband, he gives into a lot of my madnesses. But then again, I give into his too. So
There we go. Yes.
Yeah.
Like moving to Canada.
yeah.
Yeah. So how many rooms get decorated? Like, do you have more than one Christmas tree?
So I'm not allowed to have more than one.
Is that by
But-
your family or by like your strata or your husband?
Well, so this year for Christmas, I'm actually not going to be here. My husband's, I'm going to be in the States. My husband's getting a little Christmas Eve niece or nephew. So we're going to be there.
He's getting a
But
what?
he's going to have a Christmas Eve niece or nephew.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. Wow.
So he's very excited about that. So we're going
Yeah.
to be there for that. But I need my Christmas tree. So, and I always have a real Christmas tree, but I'm really trying to figure out how I'm going to sort that out this year because there's no one there's no one here to water it. And so I'm hoping I can get a fake tree just for this year.
Just this month.
Yes, do my decorations, because I put my decorations up by at least the first week of November. I need my tree, for a
Yeah.
while.
I think sacrificing that and getting an artificial tree for this year makes sense.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. How long are you going to be down in the States for?
For about 3 weeks.
Yeah, definitely cannot leave a real tree
No,
without being watered for that long.
no.
Wow. Well, I can't wait to see pictures.
Yes.
I mean, I can wait a little bit because I like to have my birthday first, and that's November 4th. And
So,
then we have lots of December birthdays, so we never used to do our Christmas until after my mom's birthday, which is December 20th.
oh,
Ooh.
well, I'm a December baby, so
Ew.
mine is after Christmas.
Oh, wow. How
But
like oh yeah, there's only a few days between Christmas and the end of December. So
yeah.
wow. Yeah, we have my daughter, no, sorry, not my daughter. My son, my mom, my ex-husband, then there's anniversaries, there's my nephew, there's like all kinds of things in December. So we're like, oh, Christmas is gonna have to be pushed a little further so that we can actually properly celebrate everybody's birthdays. But my mom liked to celebrate her birthday by putting up the tree. So that was lucky for us. So at least on December 20th, we got a tree. How about you guys?
Our tree
What
goes
kind of
up.
holiday decorations?
American Thanksgiving, the tree goes up. Good Jewish
Okay.
boy puts up his Christmas tree
I
with his
was gonna say
family.
this Jewish boy loves his
I
Christmas.
love Christmas, so I understand, Shaneka. I
Yes.
get it. I have the satellite radio Christmas channel hooked in all year long. When I need a pick me up, I put it on and listen to Christmas music. I'm up to now over 50 movies that must be watched, and I squeeze it all in between. For me, for whatever reason, it's American Thanksgiving. It's that 1 month, American Thanksgiving until Christmas, and it's just a blitz of
Oh,
movies and music,
yeah.
and we get more. I sneak in a little bit more. Like one year my daughters asked me, they said we should have a tree. I said we can't have a tree. I mean, at the end of the day we're Jewish. And they're like, but you love Christmas. When we think of Christmas, we think of you, and you know all the songs and the movies.
Yes.
And I thought, well, yeah, you're right, we should have a tree. And so up the tree went.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
It's a holiday tree.
No, it's a Christmas
Holiday
tree.
tree. There you go.
It's
Yeah.
a Christmas tree.
That's so fun. Okay, are we gonna have the Die Hard conversation? Is Die
Oh
Hard a
yes,
Christmas movie?
totally a
Die Hard
Christmas
is a
movie.
is a Christmas movie. And I
100%.
think and if I can speak for Shaneka, based on now that we know her tastes in things to watch on TV, she's gonna say for sure it's a Christmas movie because she gets to combine blood and guts and Christmas all in one, right?
Yes, Shaneka, would you concur?
Um, I mean, I would watch it during Christmas. Is it a Christmas movie? There's a big maybe.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm kind of like,
Yes.
maybe. Yeah. But that's okay. We can all have differences of
Yes.
opinion.
Bill is definitely a no on that one.
Bill says it's not a Christmas movie.
No.
And,
Yeah.
and I
It's
argue
not
with
on
him
my
all the
list of 50, but if it's on, I'll watch it at Christmas.
Yeah,
I mean,
if it's yes, if it's
I, I
on
am I am really more of the real I like black and
traditional
white
Christmas.
traditional
Yes.
movie, the
It's a
old
Wonderful
movies.
Life and
It's a Wonderful Life, Holiday Inn,
yeah.
even White Christmas, and you
Oh,
know,
I love White Christmas. My sister and I used to perform Sisters, Sisters at every family gathering. People loved it or hated it, but they told us they loved it. Love White Christmas. Such a good movie. All
Mhm.
right. Well, it's not quite Christmas yet, so let's move on to the next question then. Who asked that one?
you asked that one.
It's Steven's turn.
Sharing your bake with neighbors or gifting to family only.
Sharing with neighbors.
I like that.
Hmm.
Probably why? Because your family's like, I don't need any more of this. I've had enough.
No, but No, I just like sharing. It's always nice to give.
True.
So,
And then do you hope that they will tell you what they think about it, or are you okay
no.
with giving it to them and just like forget it?
Yeah. Well, I'm fine with them not, telling me what it tastes like or how it is. But yes, because I always have that fear that they won't like it.
Right.
But yes, always give, always share.
Love it. I think that is definitely how probably all of us feel, sharing with everybody. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Vincent.
Baking just because, or baking for a special occasion.
Baking just because.
Because baking.
Yeah. I mean, it's therapy. It, I mean, it keeps you happy. It keeps your soul happy.
Mm-hmm.
What
Baking
is
is
it
joy.
about getting into the kitchen and starting to bake that is so soothing and calming? I don't know. Maybe it isn't for Vincent.
No, no, it
Okay.
it, to it totally is, and for me, it's hard because this question is sort of um, very black or white. Because
Yeah.
baking just because ends up being baking just because, and then I give it to everyone around me,
Hmm.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And it's the all the sports leagues that I belong to, they all get
Mm.
baking because you want to try something new, or you have a recipe that's sort of like floating around in your head that you want to try out, and you need people to just eat it
Mm.
because
Mhm.
it can't stay in the house.
Yeah.
Like this stuff has to leave the house because Phil will be 900 pounds.
Yes.
So, and nobody wants that.
No, just 500 is fine because then, a good appreciation for the wonderful treats that you're putting out is expected. But
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same thing Chris says. He's always happy to try it, but then other times he'll be like, "Get this out of the house. I can't have any more of it." But then he'll complain if all he gets is the scraps. So,
Hmm.
make up your mind.
Yeah. Well, it's just a little bit, you eat a little bit and then you move on, right?
Hmm.
Mm.
Yep.
And there's always baking, there's always something in the house. Like there's always garbage cake or,
Yeah.
right now there's like mango sago in the with mango bits in it in the fridge. So, there's always something. I was using that for like a garnish, and then all of a sudden I go into the fridge to go get it to put on a cake, and it was just like, where does sago go? And oh, were you saving that?
No.
So I was like, it's okay, I'll make more. It's fine. But yeah, that's my new thing right now. It's like sago. I just
What is
love it.
sago?
It's just basically tapioca pearls, like the tiny
Okay,
ones.
that's kind of what I thought it might be. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
So I mix that with mango curd, sago, like a lot of sago, and then bits of mango, and right now with pomelo, pieces of pomelo. It's
Oh,
lovely. And you put that in with like a little bit of sponge cake and layer it like a parfait. Oh, it's so good.
I that sounds amazing to me.
It's
We
very good.
used to make it all the time in Sri Lanka because it's very cooling, and
Hmm.
because it was always hot, my mother used to always make it,
Hmm.
and she would put plums. I used to always remove them, but plums and a few cloves, it's
Hmm.
always good.
Delicious.
Cloves are good. Yeah.
Yeah. Go and pull the
Or
cloves. I
clover.
mean, Vincent would pull the cloves out. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can use as much clothes as you want. It's delicious.
This is going to be an ongoing thing.
Oh, it is. It is. It's like my reputation is completely just been destroyed by that.
I
So, but anyway,
offered, I offered to delete that, but
it's
since you
okay.
said
I
no,
am
go ahead,
human.
put it out there. I'm like, I'm
Yes.
putting it everywhere.
I am human. I'm okay. I'm
Yes,
okay with it.
superhuman, but
Something like that.
all right. The most important question, and I know you've answered this before, butter tarts, raisins or no raisins?
Because I don't like raisins. It's without raisins.
Perfect. That is
Yeah.
a really good reason. If you don't like raisins, why would you put them in your butter tarts?
That is the correct answer. Even
Stephen,
if
you're doing a very good job of that
yeah, even if
judgment
Steven
face.
doesn't think so, that was the correct answer.
Wasn't Stephen a judge at
The butter
the
tart
Butter Tart
festival.
Festival?
I
Yes.
was.
Yes.
Yes, he heavily judged.
Yes, they
He got to do the wild card
I did wild style, yeah.
wild
And
style,
the
yeah.
and to let you know that whether I like raisins or not, clearly I was an impartial judge because the one that won I voted for and it had coconut and I don't like coconut. But when I ate it, I said, this is good. It was better than the bacon one, and bacon is life.
Mm-mm.
I just think you're so
And
weird. You're this Jewish guy who loves Christmas and bacon, right? I love it. I think that's great. I love these oxymorons. I'm not calling you a moron.
just an
Just an
oxy.
oxy.
Just an ox. Okay, that's it for this or that. How did you feel? Did you enjoy?
Yes,
Not too
yes, I
hard? The
did.
questions weren't too difficult?
Nope, they
Well,
were
this
all
has
good.
been really fun. Do either of you guys have any further questions for Shaneka before we wrap things up?
I do. I was wondering, like, since we didn't get to see you as long as we would have liked to in the tent, what do you think would have been your star bake that you would have made that we did not get to see? Or maybe we did get to see it. Maybe it was Cake Week. I don't know.
Maybe she has to be careful about not giving spoilers for this
True,
one.
true, true, true. Or let's say in general speech, what do you think you make the best and people always crave it and want it?
Well, with regards to the first part of what you asked, when you first asked, I think I didn't bake it. It was to come up, and it was I mean, it was delicious. So,
You can say which number week was it for?
the week that's coming up, week 3.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
Carnival.
Carnival.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, sorry, week 4, not carnival.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay,
4.
whatever that is. Okay.
Was
We'll find out.
a little confused. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Yes, week 4. I thought that, oh my gosh, I actually sort of like just discovered that. And it is the best thing ever.
Wow.
It is so good. I mean, because I didn't grow up in Canada. That's the only reason I say that.
Right.
Because it is delicious.
Okay,
So
I cannot wait until we get to week 4 so that you can tell us what in the world,
Mhm.
which bake, signature or showstopper?
that was the signature.
Okay,
Nice.
Yes.
I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I want to find out. We're gonna have to
Mhm.
revisit this, and then maybe you'll post a picture of what you would have baked.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
It's too
Okay.
bad. The show, the way it's set up, and it has to be set up that way. Of course, somebody has to go home. And it's not necessarily the worst baker or anything like that. It just wasn't that person's week,
Yeah.
right? And or maybe it just wasn't that person's best type of bake, like
Mhm.
bread. Bread is a very specific kind of week, and just surviving it is amazing.
Yeah.
And some of the bakes that I saw, even from my season, um, Marion got knocked out before Bread Week. Yeah, Stephen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marion's bread. If she made it on
Oh,
to Bread Week,
loaves and fishes. Oh, it was the most
they were
beautiful
so
thing.
beautiful, and it was just like, whew, thank goodness she got knocked out. I love you, Marion. But boy, it was really, really beautiful. So, it's always nice to be able to give a chance for people to flex a little bit after the fact and to see what you can do and see what you would have been really proud of. For me, it's like I just wanted to get to week 4
Yeah.
for pie week because
Yeah.
I thought if I could just make it to week 4 and bake my pie for my mother, I'm a happy camper.
Yeah.
And I made it to week 4, baked the pie. Okay, and now I can get knocked out. It's fine. I'll be good.
Yeah,
Well,
my
you
my
didn't,
Yeah.
goal was to get to 4. That's all I wanted
so
actually.
that you could do
I
that
was
one.
like, yes, because I was like, for me it had nothing to do about winning, nothing to do about, I just wanted just to show a few things, and I was, oh yeah,
Yeah.
You can
Well,
still show them though.
yeah,
yes.
please
Yeah.
do. And we
Yeah.
will be so excited to
Yeah.
pay
We'll
attention.
we'll be watching for it.
Yes. Yeah. We might ask for an invitation over so we can taste it.
Oh yes, anytime, any day, always.
It's easier for
Anyone,
them than it is for me.
well, you can always stay at my place. Everyone's welcome.
Sounds great. Hey,
Awesome.
I love these types of invitations. And if we're having cake for breakfast and lunch and dinner and dessert, hey, I'm
And
there.
I always say this to anyone, my house is always open. Just come. You don't, I'm very happy to have anyone over.
I love
So,
it. And
Now,
especially at Christmas time, that would be beautiful.
oh my gosh, yes.
and you're in Barrie, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Close to me.
Closer to Steven. Yeah, for
He's in
sure.
Aurora.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we're just there.
Oh, you guys, you're gonna have to get together.
Well, Phil and I have been talking for years. We have been talking about doing dog sledding in Barrie,
Oh,
and
yes.
we haven't done it yet. So maybe one of these days.
Winter.
Dog sledding in Barrie?
Yes, it's a little up north. Yes.
Yeah.
Huh.
Hmm.
Wow. That's
Yes.
fascinating. That would be very interesting to do.
Hmm. Dressed like a marshmallow.
Yes.
With a Santa bobblehead or something along those lines.
Yes, I actually have a Santa Paws. Yeah, it's Santa
Hat.
Paws. It has lights too.
Oh my gosh. I cannot wait for Halloween to be over and see your feed just become absolutely overrun with Christmas things. I think that's going to be fun. I will welcome that much more than I welcome going into, the Walmart or whatever and finding it suddenly overtaken with Christmas. I think this will be a lot more fun.
Oh my gosh. What was it? Costco had Christmas stuff up.
And Halloween.
No, it was 2 months ago.
What?
Months.
2 months. In
Usually they wait
September.
until today,
No,
until
not
right
even
after
September. It was
Thanksgiving.
July, August. In August, they had Christmas stuff. And I was like, you have got to be joking me right now.
Maybe they were trying to get off last year's stock to bring in new stock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Just
Yeah,
don't
I
need to
mean-
see it. Still don't
You
need to
get
see
your old
it.
Toblerones.
Oh, yikes. Next August, Vincent, when you go in there and you see that they've got their Christmas stuff out, you can just send Shaneka a message.
That's
And
right.
be like, hey, I know where you need to be right now. And she
No,
will
but-
appreciate it much more than any of us would. Well, maybe
No.
Stephen would appreciate it too.
Actually, here's a question for you, Shaneka. What is your most treasured Christmas item that you put out every year?
So I have two. One is a little crystal angel. It belonged to my grandmother, that my mom's mom, which I brought. It's really old, obviously, but that, and I have a bauble, which I did when my son was 3 months, because he was 3 months for his first Christmas. So I have a bauble with his handprints, and I painted little snowmen on each little print. So I have that from 2013.
Nice.
Oh, that is so cute.
Very
Very
nice.
cute. Very cute. Good for you.
They sound great. I'm feeling rather Christmassy. This is weird. This is not where I usually go in October.
Sorry about that. I tend to do that.
It doesn't bother me, actually. I'm really excited about it. Feels good. And now we just moved back into our old house, and I'm excited about having slightly smaller space to decorate for Christmas. was because it was a little overwhelming the last couple of years with this big vaulted ceiling. It was beautiful, but it was too much for me. And I need simplicity. Let's do that. I'm all for decorating early as long as I can still handle keeping up with my regular life, which not always easy.
Mm.
Anyway, here we go again, digressing. Moving on. Shaneka, thank you so much for joining us today. We have had such a fun time. Stephen, was there anything else you wanted to ask?
No, just to say, what an absolute pleasure to meet you. To get to know you more than the 40 seconds that they squeeze everyone in on the first couple of episodes. Just you're an absolute treasure. You're a breath of fresh air. You're delightful. And yeah, I'll tell you, I got a big crush on you now. I mean, that's the way it is. I'm sorry. Christmas, murder, baking, yeah.
And Christmas.
The
Yeah.
murdering
Thank
part.
you. That made me feel all warm and fuzzy.
Just like a marshmallow.
just like a mold.
Oh my goodness. Okay, before we go, Shaneka, do you have a baking scrap for the audience? So a tip or trick that you'd like to share?
So I wrote down two. I don't know, maybe you all know this already. So sometimes if you feel like your cake is doming up, or if you feel like it's rising a little too much, this is not at the very beginning, but towards like the last 10 minutes or so of your bake, I just open the oven slightly to let in a little bit of air in so that it deflates a bit, and then you have your flat top.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
Hmm.
I have not heard of that before.
I don't know, it has worked for me.
Hey,
So,
Interesting.
do you ever
Okay.
use cake strips or anything like that for trying to get
well,
flat?
once I moved to Canada, I did.
Yeah.
I don't know why I do it, but I do. But I always had flat tops when I used to make cake, and so I'm really not quite sure what, the chemistry behind all of that.
Chemistry
But
again. Here we
yeah,
go. Yeah.
um,
Okay.
yes.
Thank you for that one. What was your other baking scrap?
Again, I'm pretty sure you all know this, but if you need to make your buttercream really white, just a little drop of purple.
That purple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have tried doing that before, and I'm always so scared that I'm gonna end up putting in too much purple. So I think
It's just a little tiny little dot with a toothpick,
right.
and it just becomes so white.
Really?
Yeah.
I've tried it once and I made it like it turned out to be purple.
No, you just need the
Purple.
tiniest little bit.
Yes,
Really?
it's like a tiny dot.
Yeah.
It's just
We-
because of the color wheel,
It's the
right?
color wheel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because purple and yellow are the opposite sides.
Yeah. But you know what? We should all just move to Korea and get the white butter.
Oh, their butter is white.
Korea has white butter.
Yeah.
I don't know what they do in Canada and the US. I don't know why our butter is yellow, because butter is not yellow.
Well, I'd rather have the European butter that's like gold.
Mm.
Yum.
Yeah. No, well, just to make buttercream, it's just like it's pure white.
Yeah.
It's like
Wow. Yeah,
lard.
that would be beautiful.
Yeah, it's like lard, but it's butter. It's incredible.
Wow.
Can't get it here. Oh, those Koreans.
Oh, we'll have to go to Korea.
Road trip.
That's right. Road trip to Korea. What did you bring over? Butter.
Butter and
Oh, you're from
K-pop
that
demon
baking
hunters.
show, aren't you?
It's a dairy product. You have to throw it all away. Sorry.
You
Yeah.
have to change that song from K-pop Demon Hunters. It couldn't be golden, it would have to be white. Not golden butter. You guys know that song, right? Please. Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyway, on that note, I'm gonna have to send it to you because it is a bop. Yes, you're gonna have it, Stephen. It'll be in your ear. It will be your earworm. Yes, and you will try to sing it and you will not be able to hit that note. I'm going to send it to all of you guys. You will have heard it before and not even realized it. Anyway.
I doubt that very much. But anyway.
Yeah, that's true. You probably
I still
aren't
have to
listening.
teach Vincent about Bruce Springsteen. First things first.
They're making a
All right.
they're making a docu movie about him, you know.
Yes,
Yes,
they
I
are.
cannot wait. Cannot wait.
Yeah,
That's-
I can totally wait.
That's
you're
the
coming
best
with
way
me.
to learn. That's my American history class was watching Hamilton. So, you know,
Mm.
you probably will learn a lot just from watching a Springsteen movie. And then Steven will tell you if it's accurate or not. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here with us, Shaneka. We so appreciated it. It was lovely watching you, and we're looking forward to hearing a lot more from you and seeing your Christmas splash all over your Instagram.
Well, thank you so much for having me. It was really nice talking to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And to everybody who's watching or listening, we really appreciate you being here, and we really hope you don't mind us talking about female body parts and Christmas and Die Hard and all of that other interesting stuff we actually got up to talking about today. To the fabulous Baker Boys, thank you for being here with us and co-hosting in Christina's absence. And we will say, see you later.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everyone.
Bye.